And it was the story of the British poet Rudyard Kipling and his son John. And Kipling, as you know, he was a big British nationalist. And when World War I first broke out, there was a debate going on in England as to whether or not England should get into the war. At that point, it was sort of between Austria-Hungary and Serbia. And then it started to spread. And Kipling felt that Britain needed to get in. And so he went around the country giving speeches. We got to get in. We got to get in. Eventually, Britain got in. And he had a son named John who was of age to go fight. And John wanted to fight and Kipling wanted him to fight. But John had very poor eyesight. And he got rejected by both the Army and the Navy. And Kipling, being very famous, sort of pulled some strings within the government and got him into the army. And a year later, he was killed in the Battle of Loos. It occurred to me that something very similar happened to Theodore Roosevelt. When World War I first broke out, it was over in Europe. There was a big, debate back in the U.S. whether we should stay neutral or get in it. Roosevelt felt we needed to get in it. He went around the country almost berating President Wilson, saying that we need to get in. Well, finally we get in, and all four of his sons join up, including Quentin, who was just 19, and about a year later, Quentin is shot down and killed. Well, when I was at the Library of Congress doing some research, I had ordered up a set of boxes, and I ordered them mainly by date. They weren't the catalog wasn't very specific as to what would be in there. And I'm flipping through a manila folder, just looking at original letters that had been put in this box. And I was holding in my hand the original condolence letter that Rudyard Kipling wrote to Theodore Roosevelt on Quentin's death.